He's trying to get me to make that decision soon.
So I'm going to go to the Tesla dealership today to test drive a Model S. Let's get in my car. Alright. Let's get myself buckled in. It's going to be so cool. Whoa. Alright.
Ooh, the seats are cold.
Yeah, they are kind of chilly, I'll say. They're not really cold in my opinion, because you know I'm not that type of person that gets cold.
I do not get cold.
But it is
that's one of the things I don't really like about leather seats is when it's like cold outside, they get really cold, and when it's hot, they get really hot to the touch.
Does Tesla Model S have leather seats?
I don't think so. I mean, I think you can get leather seats.
But it has really comfy seats that are like squishy too, just like the Model X. But in my opinion, the Model X has comfier seats. But I think the Tesla Model S has better looking seats. Like I feel like black seats would be really good on the Model X and not white seats.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you get a choice. Yeah, those white leather seats, that would be impossible to keep clean. Those would get so nasty so fast.
I know. That's another thing I don't like about them that much. And also, like, if they get stains, that would be pretty bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. I've played it before. Like, yo, check this out. It's really good. It's really good. Never heard this. Yeah, no.
On our way to the dealership, I'm gonna be looking for some cool cars. I'll basically just start filming whenever I see a cool car. Yesterday, I saw a Maserati, but I don't recall what the model was.
I saw a Triumph. JK. I didn't actually.
Yeah, I knew you would. I don't think those are street legal.
Yeah. I don't think those exist in the United States.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're.
I think they do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Somebody owns one. Some super rich dude.
Yeah, there's actually, I think there is one person, because I've seen a picture online of someone at their apartment that looked like they were in America, and they had an orange Tryon Nemesis. There were people standing by it because they're like, "Whoa, that's so cool."
People buy that stuff
BMW 2 Series back there. Look at that Ford F-150 Raptor. That thing's like Audi RS3. Mini Cooper S Roadster. Look at that Mustang right there.
Uncommon without being rare. That's
Mirror right there. It's a CT. It's a BMW 428i. You don't see 4 Series that much. RT, look at that.
What a jump stacked up in the
Super BRZ up there.
Is that what that silver thing is right there?
Yeah, I saw it in the parking lot.
Nobody wants me to do anything else. That's all I have. That's how
Challenger SRT8.
You
Look
saw
at that.
the exact car. I mean,
Alright, we're almost there.
Yeah, I think it's the next exit up.
Yeah, it's gotta get a little bit farther. And I can tell we're almost there because we just passed the Ferrari dealership. And I saw this red, I think it was a 458 Italia, a red 458 Italia.
Italia.
Lexus RC. Ah, it's blocked by the wall now.
Darn it, Trump.
Well, that was pretty close.
You shouldn't block nice cars with walls.
Dominion Springs Plaza. There we go. We're like past it already, but we have to make a turn around.
It's why I'm here.
Oh wow, that old truck.
Electric cars.
Oh wow, that's an SLS AMG.
Oh shoot.
Wow, that was cool. I can't believe I just saw a red SLS AMG.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That we're gonna see some Teslas since we're back there. W.
But yeah. Nice cars are like real common around here because you know we're like right next to the Dominion.
I knew I'd see a Tesla bonus.
Of course. Yep. Wonder how many people are test driving a Tesla today.
I wonder.
Get close.
Yeah, the Dominion is nice.
Yeah, it's cool how it's like all the way up on that little hill there.
Yeah.
That's where rich people live.
Yeah.
On a hill somewhere. They stay up above all the hill
Man, I'm never gonna forget about that SLS AMG. All right, we're
We
here
gotta go
now.
out and see Maxie's family sometime.
Yeah.
For a
Ooh,
second,
that's
Yeah.
nice looking. I like that one.
for a second, I thought that that Porsche Cayenne, that old one, was Tesla Model 3. So I was about to freak out, but I noticed it was a Tesla.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a Porsche, not a Tesla, because they're
All right, let's go.
Let's do this.
Cayenne is not Tesla.
Okay. There's those little cars you can sit in there. Man, I've been waiting for this like all week.
Me too.
And man, look at those Teslas. It looks really cool. There's a Mercedes CLA. That's neat. Alright, let's go in.
Yeah, a little bit late.
Here. I'll show the seats.
Are you gonna get in on that side?
It's cool, man. These seats are like super comfy. I like the sun blocking roof a lot.
I guess we're the only ones here right now.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
The chair just disappeared. Yeah.
because I remember last time there was a chair with the doors.
That like slip all the way up to the top.
That's so cool.
It's like a really big car.
Oh my gosh.
And it has these like really comfy white seats. Hang on. Did I do that correctly? No. And wait, is it locked right now? I think it is locked. And we got the back here. That looks sick, man. Sure. Oh, it's a P100D. That's neat. And then this side. Alright. Is it unlocked now?
Oh,
You did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it almost whacked me in the face. There we go.
It's like so comfortable.
I'm like front trunk. You can do
This is
that.
just so comfy.
You guys all right? Do you want a bottle of water or anything?
Nah.
Okay.
You guys
All
ready
right, let's
for
get
this?
out now.
Yeah.
Ooh. I've been waiting to do this all week.
Yeah, you bet. You guys were in here last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It was his birthday a couple weeks ago, and we're a little bit late, but I told him for his birthday to do a test drive with us.
And here's the driver's seat of the Model S, which is really comfy. I just love it. Still. Hang on. Doors are flipped up here, so I might be able to press the driver's seat button from here. Let's see. Urgh. This is neat, man.
You look good in it.
Oh, those are seats. So those fold up, and you get 2 more seats in the back.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
then the trunk isn't even as big. Like with those folded up,
Yeah.
you can't really drive as much stuff around.
Hey, come here.
Huh?
I need to show you something.
What? No. Lol.
I trolled you. That was funny.
All right, make it close. There it goes.
You want to come in the passenger seat?
Do I?
Yeah. I'll open the door for you. It's cool. You can just open the door with these buttons. There we go. I really do like this. It's very comfy. All right, let me get out. Just press your passenger seat, or you can
I'll just do it the
pull the
old-fashioned
handle.
way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this P100D. Is it on? Yeah, it is on this side. And you can fit like a lot of people in the back here. What? How did it just close?
You have to tap it in order to turn it on.
Oh. My favorite spot in the Model S is like right here in the middle in the back.
Yeah.
Feels really comfy right here. And I love this sunroof.
Does the supercharger cost? What, like?
The ranges per state. In the state of Texas, 0 to 100% charge.
But I mean,
We recommend getting a 240 volt plug. There's a one on the wall over there with the plug.
I like this a lot. Alright, I'm gonna try out the passenger seat now.
you ready?
Let's go and test drive one right now. Or maybe they actually have
Just like the car. As we approach the vehicle, it's going to unlock itself. You don't have to worry about that.
look at this floor, man. Wow.
You got a horizontal and a vertical knob here. Horizontal knob will go forward, backward, up and down. Vertical knob will adjust it backwards.
Yeah. It's really neat, man.
Yeah.
I like it. I really like this little carpeted floor.
You like the floor? Yeah. It's comfy for sure.
Your steering wheel as well is right here.
Uh-huh.
This guy will go up, down, also towards you and away from you as well. So feel free to adjust that if you need to.
Nice.
Man, it feels weird.
No, what about like that? Pretty good.
Booster seat.
Now you got this knob right here. This guy's going to be your autopilot knob today.
Oh.
You can see I can twist on the end here, and these numbers are going to show up here. That means we're on 5. It means you're going to be a distance between you and the car ahead of you of 5 car lengths.
Okay.
Now, to engage autopilot, same knob, you just want to double click it towards you. That's what's going to engage it for you.
Okay.
Now, to turn off autopilot, it's just like cruise control. Take this knob here, and you would either push it away from you,
Oh, is that one down
or
there?
you would tap the brake, and that'll turn it off.
So you would do that. So I guess in like closer traffic or whatever,
Yeah,
you would do that.
you would change that for you.
I see.
That was a
Alright,
big
cool.
map.
Other than that,
Yeah, it
this
is.
button here would be for your right, your left mirror. This button, your right
Probably
mirror.
gonna look for more
Avoid this
cool
button
cars
because
on our
even while
way.
you're driving,
Yeah.
you can fold those mirrors in.
Oh yeah.
So watch out for that. Feel free to adjust those mirrors. I'm gonna hop in the passenger seat. We'll go over the screen, okay?
Okay, cool.
Okay, if I close this door.
Yeah, of course.
Whoa.
It's gonna be neat, man.
This kid feels smooth.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I bet it is.
I mean, my car already feels pretty smooth, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm real curious what the difference.
But it doesn't have autopilot on it. Because it's a 2013 electric car.
And
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
cool.
an apple
5
slow
years
top.
old. Oh, yeah.
So first thing we're gonna do here today is
I
let's
think
go
it's
driver
this,
profile
sunroof.
settings. Ian, why don't you go ahead and type your name in there? And you're gonna click create profile. What it's gonna do is this will save your seat, steering wheel, mirrors, and some of your software settings in here.
Or your
as well.
preferences.
Yeah, and you can store up to 8 of these profiles per vehicle. We're gonna go ahead and click save here today. Go to controls here first. So a lot of different controls with the Model S here.
Oh,
You have a
sunroof.
sunroof here, open and
yeah.
close. It's kind of cold today, so we won't worry about that. But the smarter suspension is what I like a lot. All cars come standard with it now, except for the Model 3. Smarter suspension allows you to raise and lower the vehicle manually to make it easier to get in and out of. So for example, while we're in park, I can click very high here. Right now the car is actually raising itself up.
It's not very noticeable.
Oh, yeah, I can kind of feel that,
Yep.
actually.
Now, what I like the most is while you're driving, let's say you're going to take the car home and it would bottom out whenever you pulled in your driveway.
Sure.
You could use what we call auto raising location, which is before you hit your driveway, you could click high or very high, and it would memorize that location from now on, so you never would bottom out anywhere ever again. It always under raise itself up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll leave it standard today, so it's not like we're driving around stilts here. Now, you can also change your acceleration, steering, and regenerative braking of the car as well. I'm sure your car has regenerative braking,
Yes.
with being all electric. I'm going to leave it on standard for you. It's probably what you're more used to.
Yeah.
Steering modes, though, allows
But
you to
I'm
just,
sorry. What happens if you put it on low?
It
Like,
kind of just drives a lot like a normal vehicle. I'll switch it.
because my brakes like they're kind of sticky sometimes. And
Yeah.
like a lot of people that drive my car, like they don't get used to the brakes right away. So that makes a little bit, that takes some of that off, I guess.
Yes, definitely. Your standard regenerative braking is going to be more of that kind of more abrupt regenerative braking.
Got it.
It's more heavy on it. Low though is kind of more like a coasting feel, like a normal car is.
But this, I guess, it doesn't.
It will take in less energy, so it'll create less energy for you.
Got it. Yes.
You're gonna be able to see both of them today. We'll start
Okay,
in
cool.
standard, and I'll change the low halfway through the drive as well for you. Now go ahead and turn that steering wheel. That's gonna be your sport mode steering. If I hit standard here, go ahead and keep turning it. It's gonna be more loose, and comfort is very loose there. That's gonna be like your Cadillac kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one of those do you like the most there?
I should go with standard.
Okay, perfect. All right, cool. Let's go to settings here. This will be your autopilot. I'll turn these off. I'll turn them on as I go over them. Now, autopilot is still in the beta phase. This means that whenever we use autopilot, we can only use it on highways and interstates at the moment, just because of the government regulations that are set for us right now. Now, whenever we do double-click that knob today, whenever we get on the highway, I recommend that you go ahead, just for the first couple seconds, take your hands and feet off everything and just let it drive itself. Totally trust it. It's going to freak you out a lot, and it's something totally new, but it's pretty neat. After that moment, because we're still in the beta phase at the moment, you will, after that, need to put your hands back on the steering wheel and just stay attentive to what's around you. Now,
so it's like cruise control, kinda. It's like cruise control plus.
but it's
right
steering
now.
for you, and it will. So the car has 8 cameras around it. It has 12 sensors and a radar on the front that spreads almost about 100 meters ahead of you. This allows it to speed up, slow down. It'll steer for you. It'll even be able to avoid accidents if it sees any around us. Yeah. But just remember that after we had that little trust moment, go ahead and put your hands and feet back on everything, and just pretend like you're driving, but don't fight it when it starts steering for you.
Yeah.
Because that'll disengage the auto steer, and then you'll be steering yourself.
Got it.
Let's go ahead and turn this on here today. This is everything I just went over. Go ahead and hit yes whenever you're ready. And we'll try to do auto lane change today as well. Whenever we get on the highway, what we're going to do is I want you to pull all the way over to the left lane, because the right lane has some construction and it makes the autopilot a little fidgety.
Got it.
So left lane, we're going to go down the highway a little bit. We will exit a little bit after that. But right before we exit, you can turn the auto lane change on and it'll automatically hop over a lane for you.
Neat.
Cool. And we'll try to do the auto park as well whenever we get back here. The cars can not only parallel park themselves, but also perpendicular park as well.
Wow.
This is where the car will find a space that's in between 2 vehicles, just like this one over here, and it will back itself into a parking space.
Neat.
Show you a little bit about the screen here. Now, first thing is, we do have this camera. This guy will stay on even while you're driving, and it spreads 5 lanes wide behind you. Allows you to see everything. You also have your music, maps as we just saw here, and you also have a full web browser too. All 3 of those can be made full screen by just clicking them one more time. Just like that. Now a lot of people will click on the maps, for example, and they'll say, well, I wanted the maps to be on the bottom. You click these little arrows on the side here,
Look at that, yeah.
and I'll switch it around. But my favorite thing to make sure app goes where you want it right off the beginning is to hold it down and just drag it to where you want it to go.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Put some air on here too. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. Other than that, do you guys have any questions about anything so far?
Guys? Not me.
Does it does it slow down or speed up or stay at the same speed when you turn on autopilot? Like, does it adjust at all?
Oh yes, it'll adjust to the person in front of you. You'll
Okay.
notice that today. So like, let's say we were going like 70 and someone pulled out in front of us and they were only going 50, it would slow down and match the speed to that person.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Does it estimate a crash?
Does it estimate? What do you mean?
Like, can it predict one?
It will not know an accident until it actually happens, unless you're about to be in an accident. Like, if the Tesla was going to run into something, it would say, hey, you're going to run into that person, and it would try to avoid that accident. But let's say the person in front of you got into an accident, the best it could do is just try to avoid that. It wouldn't see it coming, though, until it actually happened.
It tries to avoid accidents, though. Like, it tries to see things on the road. It tries to detect things on the road and not hit them.
Yeah. Well, if you're ready to get going, foot on the brake there, you can take this guy and just push it down until it stops. Now you can see that puts you in drive there.
Cool.
We're going to head out here to the right.
All right,
A
here
little
we
different
go.
from mine.
A little bit. Probably a lot heavier than yours.
A little bit, yeah.
But probably a lot quicker as well.
Yeah, our car we have right now is compact sedan.
Yeah.
These guys are super into cars right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
I'm really into Teslas.
I'm actually recording a video right now. On the way, I was looking for some cool cars, and I actually found a lot.
Oh, that does feel nice.
Yeah, very smooth.
I tell people in my car, I feel like I'm in stealth mode. Pull up at a stop sign, like
Nobody hears you.
sneak up behind people real easy.
This is cool. I saw some used Ford Shelbys at the gun dealership. That was
At the
pretty
gun
cool.
dealership. That's
GUNN.
oh.
The
got
used
it.
car dealership.
Why are they selling cars at the gun dealership? So I can feel it when I take my foot off the accelerator.
That's going to be that more heavy regenerative.
Yeah,
braking.
definitely. It slows itself down real fast.
Yeah. Well, it's this is the all-wheel drive, so it has 2 motors, one for the front axle, one for the back axle. That's what gives you that more kind of like, it's probably double the regenerative braking that you encounter in your vehicle. It works all the way down to 5 miles an hour before you have to apply the brakes from there. What we're going to do today is we're going to go through this light. You're going to want to hop in the left lane whenever you're able to, because we're going to get on the highway. Once we get on I-10 here, just remember to merge all the way over to that left lane, and then we'll be able to turn on the autopilot from there. You guys from San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just moved here in February.
Go to GT,
Where?
that's cool.
Well, Austin.
Porsche McLaren.
But I grew up in Washington, D.C.
It's very smooth.
Yeah.
That's the smart air suspension.
Mm.
It kind of reads the road for you, so it adjusts itself as you drive, so it gives you the smoothest ride you can get.
Neat.
I bet it's because of that sensor in the front.
Well, actually, each tire has a sensor in it. And
Oh.
there's 3 cameras up here, and there's a radar in front of you. I don't know if you can see in front of here, but you can see how it's reading the road and even showing up cars on the dash there.
All sorts of stats and
Yeah.
stuff.
And that lets you know how to read the road from there. Those sensors in the tires adjust themselves about 20,000 times per second, just to get it, as level as it can and as smooth of a drive as it can. And whenever this lane in the left opens up here, you're gonna want to pull into that.
Fast one, only 65.
We're on
Am I getting on right here?
Yeah, right here. We're on the
Much
flat
wider.
right here. Don't worry, actually, you're gonna get a even better autopilot experience with the traffic.
It's real comfy.
Oh yeah. And after this truck, I just want to hop over one more.
There's the Ferrari dealership.
Yeah.
So this says I got to get this guy 5 car lengths ahead of me, right?
Oh no, you're fine. You can just engage it now if you want. Not that one, the one below it.
Oh, sorry, I keep going for the wrong one.
There you go. And just take everything off. Just let it drive itself. There you go.
Wow.
It's speeding me up.
Yep, it's gonna speed you up to the speed limit, which is 70.
I can see the steering wheel moving by itself.
Yeah, it's just adjusting itself to get in the center of the lane here. Now it is gonna turn for you here.
I'm going to trust it right
No,
here.
you're fine. Let it
I'm not
do
doing
itself.
anything.
It's insane. Wow.
Even
You
as
feel
traffic
freaked
slows
out?
down here, it's gonna slow down.
It feels like super smooth.
Yeah. Autopilot's actually rated as 3.5 times a safer driver than the average driver.
I was about to say, this drives better than I do.
Now, as we go up here a little bit farther, once we pass this SUV, we'll see if this guy's gonna hop in our lane or not. We'll go from there.
So how, just basically, how does the autopilot work? Does it work with GPS? Does it read
it's
the
reading
lines of the
everything.
road?
The cameras and sensors are what's reading. We don't use any sort of GPS with it right now.
Okay.
Now, we will have to disengage the autopilot to exit on 1604 here.
Okay.
And you can go ahead by doing that by either just tapping the brake, or you can, there you go, and now you're driving.
Well, that was neat.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
I'm seeing a lot of Honda pilots. I am a giant Tesla fan. The Tesla Roadster is really, really cool.
Look at me, are you? Was that a train?
No, I think it's this, that Hummer just cut off like 4 people.
Oh,
And the guy
wow.
who was in front of it was not so happy about that.
That's rude. Man.
He really drives a Hummer, so.
They have like,
Disregard.
Yeah.
Hummers have like train horns.
So we're going to exit on the 1604 West exit right here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to just exit here. We're going to go down to Babcock. And we'll go off Babcock. We're going to take a sort of a more scenic drive back to the hills back here.
Cool, sounds nice.
I feel like I can just like fall asleep super easily.
Yeah, it's really comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah. The only things I can see in the sunroof are things that are passing over the car.
I can see like
Yeah.
clouds.
That makes sense.
It's a little cloudy today, so it gets a little bit different because it is polarized as well. We'll stay to the left here.
Yeah, got it.
So whenever it's sunny out, you can see a lot more. But you know, overcast day like this, you're not going to see too much today through it.
I saw some birds
You don't get to
earlier.
enjoy as much.
Yeah, but actually at night it'll clear itself up, and you can see the stars. Thing it has that transition lens kind of
Oh, neat.
feel to it. Yeah.
I can kind of see the clouds. Like, I can kind of see their outlines.
I saw some birds. Through the
So this
sunroof.
opens and closes.
Mhm.
So the Model 3 though, that's just like glass, like all the way up
up.
here.
Yep.
That doesn't open or close or anything.
It doesn't.
Okay, it's just a bunch of glass.
Yep. You do have a center piece here, but it's much skinnier than what's in the S. I actually just got back from Seattle on Wednesday, where I was helping them deliver the Model 3s up there.
Neat.
And we delivered about 100 of them. Seen
Wow.
quite a bit. They're pretty cool though. Very simple. Kind of imagine an S with not all the fancy features to it.
Yeah.
But they do both pretty much drive the same. So I enjoyed that a lot.
And see, the thing that I've been reading about the Model 3, you know, is once you start adding on like the upgraded battery and like the autopilot and stuff, it's
Mhm.
like $50,000 anyway.
Yeah,
you know?
pretty
like,
much.
Not that far off from.
No, not really. I tell people that if you're looking for the upgraded Model 3 fully loaded, you may as well just get an S. You're going to get more out of it, especially now with the standard. You know, you're going to get more range out of a 75D than you would just a standard Model S, or Model 3. Now,
Right,
whenever-
what's the range comparison?
So in the Model 3, if you got a standard, it would be 220 miles. If you got a long distance, it would be 310 miles. But a 75D Model S gives you about 275 to 280 miles on a full charge.
I see.
And we're going to merge all the way over to the right and take a right at the light up here.
It's kind of like we own a Model S.
Yeah.
No, not really.
It's all electric though, so you're like halfway there.
Nice.
And we'll take it right here, and we're just going to keep on going straight for a few miles before we take our next right.
I don't seem to have very much luck finding any cool cars.
You're in one, guy.
You're in a cool car.
I know, but like looking for other ones.
Oh, is this on?
You should
How
probably-
Oh, the sound?
How do I volume engage?
Yeah. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Whatever's on.
Let's do some classic rock here. I don't think the hardcore hip hop that was playing before is.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Nice little beer. Now this one does have the premium sound system. So you have your.
Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. I'm happy if I get a 3-band EQ. Like if I get to adjust mids,
yeah.
I'm happy. But look, this is what, 5 bands? That's
No,
great, man.
actually, in the
I'm a
Model-
nerd for this stuff.
In the Model 3, it's actually even more in depth. With the newer sound system, if you get the premium sound system in the Model 3, it's 15 speakers in that little car.
So many speakers.
Now, what I also liked about it was it has I forget what it's called, but as the car speeds up, you can turn on a setting that allows it to block out the road noise
Neat.
from the car.
It's like those noise canceling headphones
Yes.
that like records
Mhm.
it and like inverts the whatever polarity. I've never heard of that before.
The premium sound system in the S has 11 speakers and a subwoofer in the back.
Very nice.
And all of our speakers are in-house. They're made by Tesla.
Really?
Yeah. We're compared to Harman Kardon.
Did you buy a flamethrower?
One of my coworkers did. They're
That's what
sold
the other
out
guy
now.
said.
Yeah.
It's a Mercedes CLA. There's like the first cool car in a while.
I thought Elon Musk's flamethrower was pretty cool.
I think it's pretty
Yeah,
neat.
For only $500, that's pretty
I
cool.
saw it and I was like, is that really a flamethrower?
It looks more just like a fancy blowtorch. That's what it looks like. It's not actually like a shoot 20 yards kind of.
When you say flamethrower, I mean that creates a certain expectation in my mind. I'm sorry. Blowtorch. That's a much more accurate description.
Yes. Actually, did you hear what? It's now called the not a flamethrower. Because,
I thought that was a joke.
No, it's real. Apparently, like all the shipping companies, FedEx, UPS, and DHL, wouldn't ship them unless they wouldn't ship anything that's called a flamethrower. And we primarily use FedEx, so we changed it to not a flamethrower, and we got around that.
That's silly. 2018 is silly. All right, I think I'm used to the brakes now. That felt a little better.
Yeah. I set it in that low mode now, so it's a little less, little less abrasive for you.
I didn't even notice you pushed that.
No. You don't even really notice the low speeds. At the highway speeds, you definitely notice. Well, like as you take your foot off and the regenerative braking kicks in.
Yeah. That's what I'm not used to. Like it
Yeah.
kicking in by itself like that.
The brake lights actually turn on behind you when that happens as well in the Tesla. So it's pretty cool too.
I had no idea the Tesla Model X was even a giant SUV
Oh yeah.
until I actually saw it in reality. I thought it was a sedan.
A lot of people think that it's more like a car, like a hatchback, but it can tow up to 5,000 pounds.
Wow.
So then it also can seat up to 7 people as well.
It almost seems like this one has a bigger trunk though. Like especially in the Model X, once you fold up those back seats, like
It really
doesn't
depends.
have the.
If you get in the 6-seater, the one in our showroom, you don't get too much trunk space. But in the 7-seater and the 5-seater, you get quite a bit of trunk space because that middle row will fold flat because there's a bench seat there. But it's really the front trunk is massive in the Model X. And the back trunk, if you lift up the back of it, has quite a bit of space underneath it there because there's no fuel tank there.
I wonder if people think we own a Tesla Model S. I have seen Tesla Model S in a parking lot before. I have actually seen, like we went, one time we had to drive around here and I saw a lot of Teslas in the parking lot.
Yeah.
What's the maintenance like? Like, is there like
Very
30 or
minimal.
like 60,000 or like?
Well, we recommend, it's not required. We recommend every 12,500 miles to bring the car in, and we just look over the motor and battery, and we optimize the cameras around the vehicle. You get an 8-year unlimited mile warranty, and it's all included in the warranty. So, it's not really much maintenance to do at all.
So the maintenance is included with the warranty.
It is.
Okay, cool.
Is the Tesla Model 3 a sedan or an SUV?
It's like a small 4-door. I wouldn't say it's a sedan. It's kind of just like your standard 4-door kind of car. Like this would be a sedan because it has the big trunk in it. But the Model 3 is kind of just like a 4-door compact kind of vehicle.
It's kind of weird that the Model 3 doesn't have any of this stuff.
I drove one around for a little bit, and I thought the same thing, but you get used to it very quickly. I actually liked it a lot more because you have a lot less distractions, and the windshield is so big.
Yeah.
So you can see a lot more around you as well. Now we're going to come up to a 4-way stop up here, and we're going to take a right at that stop sign right quick.
Alright, so
But you got to get the
I'm gonna be
fastest
experiencing
drive. This is the
accelerating
fastest
to
SUV on the planet.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
60
This
miles
feels
per hour
really
at
smooth.
2.9 seconds and a Tesla Model X P100D.
There's my car.
So
Yeah.
what I recommend, guys, I'm going to pull out onto one of the lanes here, and we're going to come to a complete stop whenever I have an opening. So make sure you guys keep your head against the headrest,
Okay.
Oh my
because
gosh.
it will launch you back.
Alright. And it might hurt us.
Yeah, just keep your head against it, that way you won't get whiplash or anything like that.
Let's
Alright.
go.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's like the Millennium Falcon.
Wow. Yeah, that is fast.
Oh.
That
Wow.
was pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. That
Actually,
was
you guys
fast.
We're talking about cars so much, and you'll see.
Wow. That was crazy fast.
Actually like to say something.
Wow.
Dude,
I've
yeah,
never
it's like-
accelerated that fast in a car.
Neat. Kupencock.
That was super fast.
Oh yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I bet it is.
I wonder how many people have actually experienced this fast
A
of
handful.
acceleration.
Probably
Oh,
almost everybody
car
who's
crash.
been in here before.
Oh.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
get you on the highway.
Oh yeah. You have well, in all of our vehicles, you have the fastest passing speed of any vehicle on the road. You have a 40 to 60 speed of about 0.2 seconds.
Wow.
So it's really easy to get around people.
How long have you been working
Someone
for
could
Tesla?
like sit
This is
there.
me.
Oh yeah, someone could like
I was
sleep on
working
this
for
part right
Microsoft
here.
before that, actually.
That would be funny.
Someone could sleep right here, or
Mhm.
like sit here.
This
That'll
part
be
is
you.
pretty long.
Yeah, dude,
They
we
could
can
rest
camp in
their-
this car for real.
They could rest their head right
Actually,
here.
is a company that whenever if you get the 5-seater or the 7-seater, that middle row will fold flat. So they sell twin mattresses that are cut perfectly for the back of the car. You can just put them in the back.
That's pretty cool. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
There's a video online of a couple that drove their Model X from New York City to Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like road trips and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
They call it the Cannonball Run. There was actually a guy in the Model 3 who just broke the electric car record for it. I think he did it in like 50-something hours,
wow.
which it's insane. Him and one other guy just took turns, and they both slept while the car was supercharging.
It only takes like 20 minutes, doesn't it?
20 minutes for 50% battery.
Okay.
Now, you could wait 20 minutes, and in most cases, you can make it to the next supercharger on that battery, just in the charger when you get there. It just depends on how many stops you want to make. Or
Yeah.
if you want to make one long stop and charge for a long time, you can just do that as well. But those charging stations are all over the United States, so they're very easy to come by, and we're building more and more every day.
Sure.
Whenever you charge your car, do you use CHAdeMO charging? Or for whenever
CHAdeMO, I'm not even familiar with that.
so that's like your public charging stations.
I never use public charging stations.
Oh, yeah.
I use ChargePoint sometimes
Oh, okay.
if I have to, but
Like PlugShare maybe as well.
ChargePoint I think is the only one I've ever actually
Okay.
used. Yeah.
I do like ChargePoint. So ChargePoint is that the charger at the ChargePoint
Mhm.
is called the CHAdeMO. I
Okay.
forget what CHAdeMO stands for, but that's what the cord that is plugging into your car.
Got it.
We have an adapter that you can use for that. So you're not only
Okay.
limited to just supercharging and Tesla charging, you can also use non-Tesla charging as well.
Okay, excellent. So I can use the charger I already have at home. That's
Oh
good.
yeah, definitely, no problem.
When we were driving here in our Ford Electric, when we passed that little car wash place, we saw a Mercedes SLS AMG.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna forget about that because that was like really cool.
If you ever want to see nice cars, just drive by this parking lot every once in a while.
I'm not gonna
Customers.
forget riding this car.
Yeah, they
It was a red
they're all
SLS
usually actually coming
AMG.
here to trade in their cars for Teslas.
Well,
I'm not gonna forget riding this car.
So I'll show you guys how the
Hey.
parking works. We can do it in this spot we just left out of. So if I go under 5 miles an hour here, you're gonna notice on here I have a little traffic cone. I can click on that and I have a 360 view. So as we pull by the cars here, it's gonna read the space. See how it pops up there for me?
oh,
So I can put it in reverse and click start and take my foot off the brake and the car's just gonna park itself here.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. But you give you notice on here, it looks like it's going to get close, but actually on here it's going to tell me down to how close I am in inches.
oh, so you got a couple feet.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what it's doing.
Some people say it does it a little too slow, but it's actually a safety. Someone can hop out of either one of these cars at any time. It's going to adjust itself a little bit here.
I see a little button to open my door.
Well, don't push it yet.
Yeah. And there's one on Andrew's side as well.
Yeah. Once the car's done parking, it's going to put itself in park for us, and then you'll be able to open the doors then. So put itself in park. If you guys want to click those buttons, you can. And if you want to open your door, you can click the open button, or you can use that knob. Yeah.
Old fashioned.
Those flaps
That's
are
cool
cool.
though. We're living in the future now, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna close my door now. There we go.
Well, that was cool.